And welcome. We are live. We are live, people. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Chosen Wisdom Football, a channel for the football purists, a channel for the thinkers of football. Welcome, people. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, a blessed day. Big up yourself. Smiles all around right now because Brian Mbeumo is here, people. As usual, on entry, just smash that like, people. It's a small channel. Without the likes, without all of these things, this channel will die. And we don't want that. We don't want that, people. So smash the likes on entry if you can, so this channel can survive. Big up yourselves, people. I can see Vagard, British Bulldog, and Planet 256 in the chat already. Hopefully this will be a fun, more positive session, guys, because we have a few things. As usual, I have topics for us to discuss. The news, guys, the news of the day. First and foremost, as you can see on your thumbnail, Brian Mbeumo is in training. He is training and he is having a blast. He's done his interviews, he's done his media, and now he is here. So we will talk about it and we will get gassed because we are Man United fans and we're allowed to be happy. We're allowed. And also, coming out, the news is Brentford were trying a thing. Brentford were trying to do pressure tactics, trying to convince Brian Mbeumo to accept Newcastle and Tottenham offers because they were higher. We'll talk about it. We can talk about it if you want. Also on the news agenda today, people. Striker targets again. We have confirmation from certain journalists that the likes of Sesko and Watkins, a lot of us, we know this already, but confirmation nonetheless from blue tick people that we are in for a striker. And that we were offered Gyokeres last minute by Sporting. Yes, Sporting with their dirty tactics. Try to get a bidding war for Gyokeres by using Manchester United. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the fact that Arsenal have, yes, today they have signed Gyokeres. And I'm not going to lie, people. I'm not going to lie. That's a big deal. That's a big signing. Arsenal have needed a striker for a long time and now they have Gyokeres. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. Also, defensive midfield. Yes, praise God, praise Jesus, Heshua, Isa, all the names for Jesus. I want to use them all. Heshua, all the names in the Hebrew Bible that say Jesus. I'm going to say them today. Thank you. We are looking for a midfield target. Yes, we are. It is real. Amorim has made that also a priority. So we'll talk about it. What midfield targets do you guys want? Do you need a destroyer? Do you need a DM? Do you need someone who can orchestrate, who can carry the ball? The manager seems to think that we need some intensity and pace in that midfield. So we gonna talk about it. Yeah? Goalkeeper. Yes, the news today is that this Lamens, the Lamens goalkeeper, we might get him, people. We might get him. It looks as if we're showing more interest and the interest is hotting up. This is not just us looking from afar like a wildlife program with binoculars at the birds. No, we've got up close. We've got up close to that gazelle, to that cheetah, to that lion. We're kind of scared, but we're going to go closer. We're going to go closer. We ain't just looking. We want to take part. We want to smell it. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So yeah, this... Sorry, guys. This Lamens thing is hotting up, people. It's hotting up. Also, as you guys probably know, Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, Malacia are all not on the US tour. I mean, we kind of know that, but they're not on the US tour. Maguire will join the US tour later. It has been announced. So the US tour squad has been announced. Are we going to look at the squad? We going to look at who the hell we are bringing to the US tour. Who's coming? Who's coming? We know Brandon Mbeumo's on the plane. We know he's on the plane, baby. Anyway, I'm in a happy mood. I'm in a good mood. Are you guys in a good mood? And also, we might end with some negativity. You know, Gyokeres has signed to Arsenal. So we might have to talk about what that actually means. We don't really talk about other teams here on this channel. But we have to talk about Gyokeres and Arsenal. We have to, guys. Because we were in for him. How are Arsenal going to adapt to an out-and-out striker when they've been playing with a false nine for the last 3 years? Something's going to have to change with how they approach the game. We can talk about it if you want, people. I don't mind. Welcome to the show, people. It's going to be a good show. Smash a like, as I said on entry. Big up yourselves, people. Vegard, British Bulldog, TK. Where were you yesterday, TK? Naughty step for you. Go into the corner and think about your life right now. You were missing yesterday. How dare you? How bloody dare you, TK? British Bulldog said he looks like he's escaping. You know what that is, British Bulldog, yeah? That tunnel thing that they do when they slap people's heads, when you got to run through the tunnel and you got to get slapped. That's what he's doing. And I don't understand that. Like, do that happen to players when they return or something? Like, and obviously he's not going to like getting slapped because he's probably the only bald player there. So them slaps on his head, it's not the same as getting, like, Xerxes doesn't mind getting slapped. Xerxes is man's like this. Yeah, thanks for the massage. And Mbeumo's like, Mbeumo, it stings, man. It's like in school when you used to get that fresh haircut, yeah, and someone used to slap you in the back of your neck, like, neckle. Nah, man, Brian Mbeumo he's happy. He's happy. He's the only one running. Anyway, people, let's have some format of the show. Otherwise, this show will just go off the rails, bro. And we'll start talking about Bernie Mac and everything other than football, like we did yesterday. So, Brian Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo is in training. Our guy is here. And it's just good to see him come in, slot in straight away. As soon as he's here, he signed his contract yesterday. He's training today. Quick, nothing long. He's a fit lad. Very, very, very fit. We've seen his running stats. One of the best running stats, interception stats in the league. I've got no issues with him. I know we're not going to have any issues with him in terms of his fitness. And it's just good to see after this thing about Man United, they put us through some shit. 6 weeks, 7 weeks of negotiating for this guy. So it just feels good to see him buzzing, smiling, having the time of his life, playing for his boyhood club, his dream club. He grew up always wanting to play for Manchester United. He's living his dream. That joy, yeah, that he's got right now, yeah, that must be a next level kind of joy. That is, no one can tell me nothing right now kind of joy. Look at him. Look at it. Look at him. No, man. No, it's infectious. It's making me smile. Yes. Yes, man. Be happy. Because us fans, we're all depressed, man. We were there when we finished 15th. You weren't there. You weren't there. All the other team, all your teammates, they're not happy like you. You're fresh. You ain't tainted. Yeah. You ain't coming with no baggage. You come with all the smiles. So yeah, I hope his positive attitude is infectious, like I've been told it is. It rubs off on the players, and that right-hand side with... look at Ahmad's already there. Ahmad's already there. That right-hand side with Ahmad, if I don't see that cook this season, Amarim is going to have to answer some questions. What's TK saying in the chat? Chosen wisdom. See, that's what happens when I miss a show. Complete chaos and emotional meltdown. And Mbeumo had full head of hair start of the negotiations. And now he's just clean. Now man's clean, bald British Bulldog. Anyway, so I'm glad. I hope you guys have heard his interview. I've heard his interview. He's very humble, as you would be. Very hungry. He talks about improving and working hard. He says all the things that you expect people to say. You know, I'm not gonna play the interview. Because listen, the way that I've been playing some clips, yeah, on these shows, guys. Let me tell you something. Copyright here is a bitch. Like, I never knew, even the little clips here that I play for you guys here on Twitter, YouTube is telling me that copyright. I'm thinking, raw, I can't do nothing. I can't breathe without copyright. What the hell? Copyright is a mother on YouTube. But yeah, he's done his interview. He's obviously French speaking, Cameroonian. He's good friends with Onana, as you would expect. And I was impressed. I was impressed by the interview. I felt good, man. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm just happy, man. I'm excited about this signing. For some reason, even though I think Cunha is a better player, I'm more excited about this signing. And I don't know why. Maybe if I ask myself properly, seriously, I might find the answer. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me know, guys. As you can see, number 19. But on a side note, this is interesting, people. Have a read of this, people. Brentford applied pressure on Brian Mbeumo to accept moves to suitors such as Newcastle or Tottenham. But the player remained adamant on moving to Manchester United at any cost. We are lucky, yeah? Because I know, and everyone in the chat knows, that Brian Mbeumo was never a player that any of us thought we were going to get. He wasn't. Let's keep it 100. We are lucky that this guy grew up watching Man United in Africa, in Cameroon, and only wants Manchester United. We are lucky. Because you know how many teams were in for this guy. Arsenal was sniffing around for this guy, and Cunha. Both him and Cunha, to be honest. We're lucky. We're lucky. So, these guys, that's why, listen, all right. I'm going to say this. I'm not usually a spiteful person, but I want Brentford to go down. I want them to get relegated. I do. Now, listen. I know that Brentford, and clearly this tweet is insinuating that Brentford tried even more to get the fee and get more money for him. They wanted a bidding war, like most clubs would. But we are lucky that Mbeumo only wanted us. We're lucky. Similar to Gyokeres. Listen, we're on the receiving end and we're on the profiting end. We are profiting from a player who only wants to play for us, Mbeumo, and all the other clubs can go kiss my ass. So we're profiting from that situation. But we're also the victims of the exact same situation, but in reverse when it comes to Gyokeres. In the Gyokeres situation, we're the Newcastle. We're the Tottenham. That's who we are in that situation. Where Arsenal are the ones that Gyokeres wants to go for and go to. So we know how it feels to be on the receiving end of this shit, on these shenanigans. But it's also good to know that this guy and Cunha, the two the top players in the league, only wanted to come to this club. Listen, if that has to mean something. It has to mean something. The Man United pool isn't dead. The Man United pool is still there. How long it's going to be there for, I don't know. Because I asked a couple of 7-year-olds the other day who they support, and neither of them said Man United. Neither of them have ever seen Man United win a Premier League. So very soon, we're going to have to start winning some shit. So the next generation of Brian Mbeumo's, yeah, from Timbuktu, who don't know nothing about nothing except the name Manchester United. You don't know nothing about life, but you know who Manchester United are. You're going to have to start winning some shit, people. We're going to have to start winning some shit. So, Brian, big up yourself, bro. You look good. You're going to look like a Malteser in that shirt. But I don't mind. I like Maltesers. Who hates Maltesers? Show me that person. Find me that person. Nah, they don't. It doesn't exist. Canadians know about Maltesers. TK knows about Maltesers. He has to. Otherwise, that's a second time out for TK. Aye. All right, guys. Let's see what the chat's saying. Moving forward, I will ask the channel for permission to go away for a few days. TK, I think that is best. I think that is best for you. Copy wrong, British Bulldog. TK, as long as you're very careful. I called the 19 shirt. Happy that's his number. Yeah, I like the fact he's carrying on his number from Brentford. I'm not gonna lie, people. I like that. Vega said, bloody hell, my friend just gave me an insane Jamaican vape. Why is it Jamaican vape? Is it Jamaican vape because it's got a Jamaican logo on it? What makes it a Jamaican vape? Is it from Jamaica? Or has it got, is it not tobacco? Is it the other stuff that sends you to the skies and makes you see the moon? Is it that stuff? TK said, Vega, be happy about that, mate. Hey, all right, people. What we saying about strikers, though? Because Brian Mbeumo's here, but apparently we're still after a striker, people. And the news is firming up. And I know British Bulldog, we keep talking about this, but Mateta ain't to be seen, bro. Mateta ain't to be seen. And I'm annoyed about that myself, British Bulldog, that Mateta's name isn't being circulated as one of the options. Out of the guys that we are in for, I'm still the same as I was yesterday. I'm still the same as I was before. Watkins, slightly. He pips it for me. A lot of people are now starting to come around for some reason. Come around with this Jackson idea. I've heard people say, do you know what? I'll take Jackson because Jackson stretches the defense. And I'm like, and Jackson's only 24. And I look at Jackson, I'm like, what? He's only 24? He's the youngest. Well, Sesko is. But the thing about Sesko, and I've said it before, the money that they want for Sesko is crazy. And I don't know if Manchester United want to spend another 70 million, 80 million pounds on another 22-year-old young striker who's not yet proven, who we don't know what he's going to do in the Premier League. I don't know if we even have that kind of money. I do not believe Sesko at all. I don't believe we're going to get him. I think it's probably going to be Ollie Watkins. However, I've heard stories, guys, about what's that striker for you guys know, man. You guys know ball for the Bees for Bournemouth. Evan Nielsen. Am I thinking about Evan Nielsen for Bournemouth, people? I've seen murmurs about Evan Nielsen for Bournemouth. Is it Evan Nielsen? Yeah, Evan Nielsen. I've heard rumours about Evan Nielsen from Bournemouth. I haven't watched him closely, guys, so I'm not going to lie to you on stream. But if you guys have been watching Evan Nielsen for Bournemouth, I beg you guys let me know what he's saying, what he's like, if you will go for him. Apparently, he's another option. So let me know what you guys are saying about this Evan Nielsen guy. Fill me in if you guys are feeling him. If you are feeling him, what's he good at? What's the chat saying? Yes, the logo. Play Bob. It plays Bob. It will be Mateta. British Bulldog says it will be Mateta. Listen, I don't mind Mateta. I'll take him. Do you guys remember Henningberg and Ronny Johnson? Yeah, of course, Vegard. Of course. Henningberg and Ronny Johnson. That was like probably the first defensive pairing. One of the first defensive pairings that I saw in my time watching Man United. They were after the Robson guys, but I think they were like the defensive pairing when I started watching Man United properly, I think. I'm hearing Wisa has left pre-season camp and uncertainty over future. Ooh, that's interesting. Could never forget Vegard. Yeah, man, we can't forget Ronny Johnson and flipping Henningberg, bro. Like, never. Yeah, British Bulldog, do you like him? Evan Nielsen. Do you like him? Let me know. because I'm going to reserve judgment. I don't know a lot. I haven't seen a lot of him. I haven't watched a lot of Bournemouth. All I've watched is a bit of highlights of him, so I'm not going to say anything. So let me know what you guys are saying about this Evan Nielsen. But I think I pretty much know which strikers you guys want. And I think you guys, you've heard me say which strikers I want. 10 goals out of 30 plus games isn't the greatest, but he is playing for Bournemouth. So that has to be taken into consideration. You know, Rory Delap got about 10 goals or something for Ipswich. So playing for a better team, you think you score more goals, right? So yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you're saying about the strikers, especially about this Evan Nielsen guy. But moving on, guys. But he's a good player, but not my choice. Oh, fair enough. We've spoke about this already. We've mentioned this already, but last few days we have been hearing that Man United are trying to hijack the Gyokeres bid. And I'm not gonna lie, a part of me got a little bit gassed. I didn't believe it, but I kept saying to you guys that, and I knew this was the truth. This is why I know my brain works well. I kept saying to you guys throughout the whole Gyokeres situation that as long as we don't hear the here we go, as long as he hasn't signed even to the last minute, I think Man United will try. You guys know I said this. I said that I'm 95% sure Gyokeres is going to Arsenal, but there's a little 5% where I feel like United are still going to try lastminute.com to do something cheeky, and it won't work, but they'll try. I don't know if United bit the bullet and actually bidded for him. The talk is that we didn't, but Sporting wanted to make out like we did. So Arsenal either hurry up or increase their offer. Similar to what Brentford were doing with Tottenham. Tottenham this and Tottenham that and all these things. And if Wisa leaves Brentford, then we're not going to... Shut the hell up. Shut up. Because you've sold him to us and that is it. And we're Man United. Yeah, so we come and we take. So, similar to what they were doing with us with Brentford, Sporting are doing the same thing. They're using us to get Arsenal to fix up, basically. Give us the money we need. Give us the deal we want. And you can get the player. Otherwise, we're going to shop him around. I don't believe that we made a bid at all. I just think that he was offered to us in order to start a bidding war to give them more money. That's it. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. So, unfortunately, Gyokeres has gone to Arsenal. I want to touch on very quickly. Let me quickly read the chat before I move on. TK said, I'm really worried about our mid of the pitch. It's like Swiss cheese out there. Bro, the midfield is... We're going to talk about the midfield, guys. We need to talk about the midfield. If I didn't hear or see Gyokeres' face again, I'll be totally okay. I'll be totally okay with it. Listen, you guys don't even care about Gyokeres, it seems like. You guys are like, whatever. Okay, we don't get Gyokeres, huh? Cool. Whatever. You guys don't care. Wamani. Big up Wamani Faluku. What up, man? What up? Big up yourself. Welcome to the chat, people. Welcome to the chat, Wamani. So, when it comes to the Arsenal situation and getting Gyokeres, I just want to quickly touch on it. First and foremost, they've been playing with a false nine for the last 3 years. And Havertz, his movement, his hold-up play, the way he brings people into play is decent. It's decent. And Arsenal have been used to that sort of football. That kind of footballer, making room for people like Saka and Odegaard and Martinelli, they've been playing a certain way. Now they've got a target man who's going to run the channels and do something else. They're going to have to change their style a little bit. And usually, in my opinion, when you get a target man, it takes goals away from other people, right? Because the target man will score more of the goals. So, I think this is a good thing for Arsenal because many people, including Arsenal fans, have said they've needed a striker. They've needed someone who can score 20. Listen, you can't get anything better than this guy. If this guy, yeah, does half of what he does in Sporting, in the Portuguese league, in England, Arsenal have got a good signing. And I'm worried now. Let's be honest, guys. Before, I weren't really worried about Arsenal. I weren't worried about Noni Madueke. And even the what's his name? The midfielder. Norgard and the other one, the Spanish one. Zubamendi. Bro, we already played Real Sociedad. And we pocketed, was it? It might have been Casemiro that pocketed Zubamendi. Like, I'm not worried about Zubamendi. I have a feeling Zubamendi might take a while to get up to the speed and the physicality of the Premier League. But this guy, this is who they've been missing for a long time. This guy might be the key. Because they've got a settled squad, they've got a settled team. All they needed was somebody to score a bit more goals for them. So I'm annoyed that this deal has happened. I know a lot of you don't really care. But I think this is serious, guys. This is serious. I think he's going to do well. I hope. Only thing I can do is do hate alongs and just watch and just pray that he falls on his face. Pray that he, I don't know, the English defenders are too strong for him and he can't bully the English defenders like he bullies the Portuguese ones. I just hope that it takes him about 2 or 3 months to get used to the speed of the game. He can't just run past players the way he runs past players in the Portuguese league. Not every team plays with a high line. Some teams are going to sit back, Gyokeres. What are you going to do then if they sit back? So all I can do is hope. Hope that he doesn't do as well. But something tells me, people, something tells me he's going to do well. It's going to piss me off. So well done, Arsenal. Sometimes you got to be like, well done. You got the guy that United wanted. After Rory Delap, we wanted Delap first. We bidded for Delap first. We thought he was going to come. And last minute, he snaked us for Chelsea. So Delap was our first choice. You took our second choice from us. And now we're scrambling around trying to get Watkins and Mateta. It is what it is. But I don't know, guys. That's a good signing for Arsenal. It's annoying. But it's a good signing for them. It is. Let's see what you guys are saying. Midfield's our weakest part. 100 mil, number 10 in midfield. Do one. Gyokeres. British Bulldogs said, do one. Vega, that's what the club has done to us. They have grinded the fans down in the ground and in the mud, says Vegard. If he does well, we will take him from Arsenal like we did Van Persie. Don't be worried about Arsenal. Worry about Everton and Bournemouth. No, you're right. No, British Bulldog is right. Those are our competitors, man. Arsenal are not our competitors. They're top team. We're a top 4 team. We're going to be battling out for 10th. So I hear you, British Bulldog. And Palace. No, I hear you. We consider us at Arsenal's level, but that's right of the football world. Look at the competing strikers and at Fulham level. We're at Fulham level, says Vegard. All right. But this is what you guys want to talk about. Midfield. And happily, guys, it looks as if we are in for a midfielder. But this is how I see it. I think we can get the goalkeeper now. I think if it's 20 million euros, whatever it is, we can get the goalkeeper now. I think any midfielder we get of any quality is going to cost money. And I think the midfielder and the striker, we need sales. But I think we can get the goalkeeper now. I think out the 3, the midfielder would be the last one in. I think it'll be goalkeeper, striker, then midfielder. Or striker, goalkeeper, then midfielder. It doesn't matter. The midfielder will be the last one. But I think the midfielder should be the first one. I think the midfielder and the midfield is the most important part. I say it's the most important part of the field, but the way that Amorim uses the midfield too, he doesn't actually... You've watched United enough times, people. Amorim doesn't really play through the midfield like more other teams do. Like, he wants his midfield to be robust and quick. But while I might want a midfield maestro who passes the ball like a Wharton sort of type player, an orchestrator. I think our manager sees Bruno as that player, unfortunately, and Bruno's not that guy. Bruno doesn't have the mirrors. Bruno's not a midfield orchestrator. He's someone who wants to just put crosses in, put balls into the box, and all the. He's not someone who keeps the ball. He's not a Carrick. He doesn't. He's not someone who keeps it ticking. I think our manager is going to play him as that role, and he's going to look for another sort of Casemiro. Ugarte isn't it, and we need someone with speed who can go up and down the pitch. Covered. Listen, I saw pictures in that match against Leeds where Casemiro, as usual, was standing in the centre circle with one player, and he's supposed to orchestrate the whole. Listen, Casemiro can't do it. He doesn't have the legs, so we need somebody with intensity, according to the manager, and we kind of know that already, who has the legs, the stamina to cover the spaces, and also the ability to play the ball forward that Ugarte doesn't have. And I believe this player can't be a small player. He can't be short. And Mbeumo's 2 foot. Ahmad's 2 foot. Bilgu's 1 foot. Like, this midfielder we get can't be 2 foot as well. Bruno's not tall. And if we take Casemiro out the team, Casemiro is good defensively, corners, and he's good attacking wise. Corners, set pieces. He's probably one of our best, along with Maguire, when it comes to set pieces. If we take Casemiro out the team, this is where you got to be smart, people. We got to replace him with someone physical, someone who can be just as good with set pieces. So it's hard, man. No matter what midfield 2 we pick out of the midfielders that we have in the squad, I don't think we can get a balanced midfield out of any 2 that we currently have, which is a shame because we have about 5 midfielders. We do. So this is a good sign that we're in for a midfielder. Fabrizio is saying that if there will be an opportunity on the market, but anyway, on the market for a midfielder who can bring intensity, this is the key word mentioned by Ruben Amorim in the internal meetings when it's about midfielders. There's also a chance for Man United to sign and add one more midfielder in case they can find a good opportunity in the market. So that's why I'm thinking, guys, that the midfielder thing is, even though we want one, that's if we can get one, not we're definitely going to get one, if that makes sense. So let me know what you guys are saying about this. Let me see what the discourse is saying. 32 watching, guys. 43 watching. Please smash a like on entry. It's a brand new channel. You got the news that we're running through at the moment. So stay tuned for more updates. TK saying 32, only 6 likes. Yeah, man, get the likes up, people, please. Vegard, what's TK saying? We want more. Edibles is 3 foot. The name of Her Majesty Commander passerby to get in the chat. Turkish. Edibles is out due to injuries. Oh, injuries. Oh. So let me know, guys. I think we've spoken about. The thing is, we all want different profiles of midfielder. I want, the midfielder I want isn't hybrid. It's someone who can pass the ball really well, but is quick over the. I wouldn't mind Douglas Luiz. I wouldn't have minded him because I feel like he could do that. Some people want this a DM, but I feel like Ugarte and Casemiro, we've got 2 DMs. I need a box-to-box midfielder. I feel like that's what we need. And I don't know if Amorim, the profile that Amorim's going to go for, I don't even know if you guys are going to even like the profile he goes for. I don't know. But the midfield is definitely a issue, guys. It is. We saw it against Leeds. The manager has come out and said it. We've known it's been an issue for the last 3 or 4 years. Our recruitment in that part of the pitch, man, my gosh, it's been diabolical. Like I said, it's not like we haven't spent money. Only last year, we gave PSG 60 million euros for Ugarte. Only for a year later for us to realize, hold it a second, this guy ain't that good. We spent 60 million euros on Mason Mount, only for as soon as he got here, he was like, "Oh, I'm not playing for Man United. I'm just gonna be like Luke Shaw and just be injured forever." And the year before that, we spent 65 million pounds on Casemiro, who was already 31 years old, or 30, or whatever he was. We have spent money on the midfield. We just haven't spent it. Imagine we got Baleba before. Why can't we get Baleba before Brighton do? Why couldn't we have got someone like that? Why is our signings in the centre of the park so bad? Why? There's no reason for it to be. It's just strange. What's the chat saying? We're the most injured club in the last 3 seasons. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's the doctors, innit? That's the doctors, apparently. You know, Luke Shaw. To be honest, TK, we've seen Alex Twanzabi's thing about the doctors and medical information. We've spoke about Pogba, Martial, and how many players over the last 5 years have picked up injury after injury, and we have not taken care of them. So that is the issue. Our injuries is an issue. TK, permission to go down to the pool at my hotel and leave the chat. No, TK. No, TK. Like, now you're taking a piss, bro. Like, you've literally just started. You've only just come into the chat, bro. You can't just leave the chat after you just entered, bro, like 10 minutes ago. See, this is kind of stuff I'm saying, TK. Oh, man. It's not even hot. Right now in UK, where I am, it was raining for the last hour. So the fact that you're talking about pool right now, TK, that's a madness to me. It's a madness to me. Anyway, let me know what you think about midfield targets. You guys know who I like. I want Ederson. And I know he's in the Italian league. And I know that you can always look good in the Italian league. And I know there's issues over, but is he that quick? But Ederson just looks like a box-to-box midfielder. He can defend. He's got decent... He can just do a lot of things, Ederson. I'll take him. I'll take him. I love that, Vegard. Can I call you BB? No comment. But all right, let's move on quickly. Man United holds serious interest. This is good news, people. Manchester United holds serious interest in Royal Antwerp goalkeeper Sen Lemens, and understand personal terms will be no issue. Of course not. This is your dream, bro. If we offer you a grain of rice, you eat that grain of rice and you ask for more. You tell me it's the best grain of rice you've ever eaten. Tell me it tastes like chicken. Lie to me. Because we're Man United. So you're going to come and you're going to sign that contract. So it's all right. It's all right, bro. Anyway, the 23-year-old considers it a dream move. United inquired too. Highly rated internally. Amorim has approved. So what are we saying here? He's saying personal terms will not be an issue. So clearly, we've spoken to him, and he's like, cool, yeah. 5 years, cool, yeah. £10 a week, cool, yeah. All these things. So we've clearly spoken to him. Then he goes on to say that he's rated highly internally. So, well, yeah, in order for us to speak to him, we have to rate him. But that's neither here or there. Then Amorim has approved. So it's like, so what we doing? Everything is set then. All we need now is to negotiate the fee. But it ends, the paragraph ends saying we are focused on outgoings. And I'm thinking, bro, just pay the whatever 18 million euros and get this guy. You don't need outgoings to pay 18 million. I know you have that money. Don't chat shit, Man United. Don't play games with us right now. Because I'm not in this 2-week, 3-week negotiation for this guy. We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this again. We're not. So pay the money and get him. We got 4 weeks left. 4 weeks? 5, whatever. 4, maybe even less. But we've got about 4 weeks left before the window shuts. No, that's a lie. Before the season starts. The window shuts the 1st of September. So we've got just a bit more. But we need to get this guy over the line. Because I'm hearing that people are touting him as the next Courtois. And that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. What's TK saying? It's 28 Celsius here in Seattle. High noon. Nice weather though. I think we're close enough now. I want Mateta, or I'm not playing around anymore. Watch. What's British Bulldog gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Write a letter to Man United. I'm out. Love. Hey, big up yourself, TK. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for passing through. Always appreciate you, my guy. Always. What's it called? Yeah. So listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for the keeper. Let's move on quickly, guys. Next story. Fabrizio Romano, Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Anthony and Tyrell Malacia all left out of Manchester United squad for pre-season tour. Harry Maguire also not with the team, but only due to personal reasons. He will be back soon. I don't know what these personal reasons are, but you know, hopefully it's not too bad, Harry, for real. Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony and Malacia all up for sale. Cool. Nothing that we don't already know. They are up for sale. They've been told to train away from the rest of the squad. There's no reason for them to go on tour. And this is good because I've said United, they need to be ruthless. They need to do what Chelsea do. It's all over. It's all over for these guys. And it's a shame. It's a shame. But we have to move on. We have to be ruthless. And I think it's time. It's time. I don't want to see them on tour. Why would you bring them on tour and play them when you're trying to set up your team for the season ahead and they've got no part in the season ahead? They've got no part to play. So why would you want to take them anyway? So this is kind of a nothing story in a way, but it's just good to know that United are standing on business and they are standing firm. You're not coming back. You're not being on tour. Find a move. If you've got to lower your wages, I don't care. Find a move. Find one. So I like that. That leads us perfectly though to just having a look, guys. All we're doing is having a look at the squad that's going to the US tour. Why not? Why not know who potentially could be playing in the tour of the US? I think how many games that we're going to play? I think 2 or 3 games. 3 games in the US tour, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong, people. Vega said, do you guys remember Lee Sharp? Bro, didn't Sharp do the Sharpie? Didn't he do a little dance as well? Yeah, the Sharpie shuffle. British Bulldog, wasn't Lee Sharp doing the flipping the Sharp shuffle or something when he used to score? I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, goalkeepers. We know the goalkeepers. Buying there, Heaton. I don't know Dermot Me, Will Murdoch, Will Murdoch, but Andre Onana is on tour, which means he might not be injured or out for as long as we think he is out if he is in the tour squad as a goalkeeper. The defenders, nothing really jumps out really with regards to the defenders. With regards to the squad in general, Diogo Dalot, Delete, Dogu's name is long. Patrick Chinazek Per Dogu. I like that because most people don't even say their middle name. A lot of people have middle names, but they just give their first and surname. Dogu's like, no. I want my middle name to be said too. My whole name. I rate that. Dogu. Tyler Frederick. Listen, I was impressed with Tyler Fredrickson against Leeds, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for Fredrickson. He looked all right, guys. He looked all right. Aiden Heaven. I like Aiden Heaven. Diego Leon, he had an interesting game against Leeds. Interesting 45 minutes. It was a baptism for him. He did some good things. He looked good in some moments. His pace, his strength for a kid. But at the same time, he did have lapses of concentration. We saw moments where he let the right winger just drift past him. He didn't track his man back. So he's young. I'm pretty sure he's going to work on that. Martinez, injury prone, but he's in the list. Mazraoui, Reece Monroe, Luke Shaw, and of course my guy Lenny Euro. Midfielders: Casemiro, Collier, Fernandes, Jack Fletcher, Sekou Kone. I thought he would have a little bit of a run out against Leeds, but he didn't. I want to see this guy now. There's been a lot of talk about Kone, and I've seen a little bit of him. He looks like he will get bullied though. But on a technical standpoint, in terms of his football and his footballing fundamentals, I think Kone looks good. He looks like a good footballer. He just needs to fill up and become a man. Maybe go out on loan. But apparently he's not going to go out on loan. He's going to stick around the first team. So we'll see. We need to see Kone in the midfield. We need to see what this guy was all about. Mason Mount and Ugarte and Kobe as the midfielders. But this is where it gets hot, guys. This is where it gets exciting. The forwards. There's no Garnacho. There's no Rashford. There's no Sancho. Ahmad. Cunha. Hoyland. Mantato. Okay. Mbeumo. Brian and Bombaclad. Rascal. Anyway, Chido, Obi, Williams, and Joshua Zirkzee. Hopefully we get to see Joshua Zirkzee because we didn't see him against Leeds, unfortunately. And I do believe, given the time, and not just the time, I want Joshua Zirkzee to be given the confidence. You know when the man just sits you down and says, you're my guy. You're my guy. And I have confidence in you. That makes you play differently. It makes you play differently. I'm telling you as someone who plays semi-pro. When you've got confidence, from your manager, I'm telling you, you run for him, you play for him. There's a really good player in Joshua Zirkzee. We can all see it. I just want the manager to have faith in him and trust him. Put his arm around him and say, Zirkzee, even if we get another striker, I need you. I need you to play some games. I need you to come in after 70 minutes. I need you to start some games. I trust you, Joshua. And I'm telling you, listen, his first season in his new league, he was all right. And he can only get better, people. People are acting like Joshua Zirkzee 27. Zirkzee's only 23. He's only 23. So, pick up the chat. Let me see what the chat is saying quickly before I move on, because I've been neglecting the chat for a little bit. I apologize, people. Just been on a little rant. Vegas, and I met Norman Whiteside outside Old Trafford when I was 10. Oh, that's sick. Patrick Smith Jacobs, welcome to the chat, Patrick. I hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. We don't need bananas as goalkeeper, okay? Bananas. We need a new goalkeeper, Patrick, and apparently we are in for one. So hopefully that means that we're going to concede less stupid goals. And that's all we need. Because at the end of the day, we didn't actually concede that many more goals than the team that finished 5th. We didn't. So we can cut out all the silly goals that Onana concedes and start scoring goals. That's something I say. That me I say. Cha. Joe Buckley, big up yourself, Joe Buckley. Do you think Cunha takes left corners and Mbeumo right corners? I know Bruno will keep penalties, but are Bruno's corners as good as theirs? Joe, good question. That's a good question. Bruno is on everything, and that's why he will always get good stats. Because he takes penalties, he takes corners, he takes free kicks. He's on everything. And that's why I call Bruno a stat padder. Because Bruno doesn't necessarily have good 90-minute performances. You don't really watch Bruno and you're like, wow, he played well for the whole of 90 minutes. But he'll turn up maybe with a goal or an assist every now and again. I want the best players to take the corners and the free kicks. And I do not believe Bruno takes the best corners. I've seen Ahmad actually take corners. And I'm like, hold on a second. Ahmad's corners from the left are all right, you know. They're decent. So I need goals and assists to be shared around. I don't need Bruno hogging everything, taking everything, getting all the stats. So Man United fans are like, we can't live without Bruno. No. Once you see a team of good players and see how things are shared, see Cunha take corners and Mbeumo take free kicks, soon you're going to realize that Having a good team of good players sharing responsibilities is better than one player doing everything. And back to Joey Buckley in the chat. I hope, Joey, is the answer. I hope that we allow the best players to do what they do. If you have the best in swinger, you take the corner. If you have the best out swinger, you take the corner. It shouldn't be I take everything because I'm the captain. No, we've got quality now. We have. So I just hope that we get variety. You know that word, variety. So. Oh, Cunha just had a baby, guys. I don't know if you guys know, but literally, Cunha over the last few days has literally just had a baby. And he hasn't really gone back and spent any time with his baby. He's flown out on tour. That's mad, bro. If I had a baby, I don't know, guys. If I had a baby and I just signed a £200,000 a week contract for Man United, bro, I'm taking at least 2 days. I'm taking at least 2 days. Just give me 2. Couple pats for my baby's back. Couple kisses on your forehead. Then I can go. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Cornbread's wife in Sinners. Yeah, go ahead. But I think it's cool that Cunha is on tour, even though he's literally just given birth. Literally. No, men give birth too. Not men give birth, not physically, but you know, it's our baby. It's our baby too. So yeah, guys, that's the tour squad. Let me know what you're saying. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking about the squad, if anything. Yeah, this is some news, I guess. I guess we can talk. We could say this. Ethan Williams. So there's a boost for Ethan Williams. There's been a late reshuffle, and he wasn't originally supposed to be in the squad on tour, but now he is, and essentially, it's just a good opportunity for him to show what he's been made of, basically. So that's that news there. Anyway, some positivity. I know you guys are not Onana's biggest fan, but just to seeing these two together, having a laugh on the plane, heading to the US tour, Agent Onana, Joshua Zirkzee. Those hoodies, people. What are you guys saying about those tops? They look a bit retro, like baseball tops. What are you guys saying about these tops? Because are they going to try to sell us these tops as well? If you go online, are these tops going to be £200? Let's go online right now, people, and search these tops. Because Man United, yeah, they like to fleece their fans, bro. Let's see Man United tour kit. Is there a tour kit? No. I don't want to spend too long trying to Google this. But I don't mind. That top looks alright, guys. I ain't gonna lie. No, Vega said it's whack. You don't like it. Vega, you don't like the top that they're wearing. I think it looks alright, man. It's basic though, but it still looks alright. Oh man, but yeah, man, play that. It's just good to see Mbeumo just being himself with the squad, with the team. Obviously, they're on airplane right now, flying to the tour. Like I said, Joshua Zirkzee seems to be in every single video that Man United release. He seems to be either that guy behind the camera or he seems to be the guy who's selected to do stuff like that. The media. One, maybe because we like Joshua Zirkzee and the fans are always, oh, Joshua Zirkzee. After you fuckers had to boo him. You fuckers had to boo him off the planet, you know. Man played 30 minutes, yeah, and he happened to be the foil guy for our bad performance. He was subbed off and you guys booed him off. I felt so bad for Zirkzee. And then flipping 2 weeks later, you're hearing, oh, Joshua Zirkzee. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee. fans, man. I love football fans. So we are crazy. So emotionally unstable sometimes. But another little video. Man just woke up looking confused. Where's Bunny? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Alright, let me say something quickly. Last time I checked, yeah, Cheeto doesn't have hair. Last time I checked, Cheeto is got like a level 1 all around. He ain't got hair. So my question to the chat is, why is he wearing a bonnet? What is he protecting? I wear a bonnet, guys. I wear a bonnet, and my bonnet is luxurious. It's flashy. It's colourful. Yeah, it's multicolored. It's beautiful. But I have hair. This guy, yeah, is almost bald, bro, and he's wearing his bonnet. I'm like, all right, listen, it is what it is. I can't diss man's swag or man's grooming game. Like, if that's man's grooming game, cool. He's 19. He's 18. He's a kid. So the generation below me, they're different. But I'm just like, hold a second. What are you trying to protect there? I don't. TK said, reporting from the poolside like United's future, there are 0 prospects down there. Listen, I don't know about you, TK, but I am gassed for the season now. I'm going to inject the gas inside everyone on this channel. We will be negative. We will be negative once we lose. But until we lose, we will try to be positive. How about that? Show that picture to Roy Keane. In my day, we used to beat people up on the pitch. we should get rushed in the change rooms. Listen, in my day, you get stomped out. No, man. This times have changed, bro. You can't do none of these things, Roy Keane. But yeah. British Bulldog says, I will not answer this question. The shirt is what they're laughing about. British Bulldog, hey, see? I'm the only one who likes it. British Bulldog doesn't like the shirt. Vega don't like it. It doesn't seem like anyone likes that shirt. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Another picture, guys. Just clean. Look at Man United. The Man United, they know what they're doing. Who else is excited for this link up? They know what they're doing, bruv. They know how to get the dopamine flowing. They know how to get the youngsters. They know how to get us. Because I'm excited about that link up. I am. So I'm one of them. So I should really smash a like. I should really. So go and yes, that's what we do. Me, I'm excited. Man, them yeah, and post. There you go, people. There you go. British Bulldog is still on his 5-win start. It's making me nervous. The closer we get to the season, the more British Bulldog is saying it with his chest. 5 wins. 5 wins. That's funny. As me, you know. That's why I'm liking so many things that I didn't really like. Because you're liking so many things as me. Like, anyway, Ruben Amorim, guys. Next up, Ruben Amorim prefers to sign a striker with Premier League experience. And this is coming from Pletty Goal. We can hover over Pletty Goal. Let's check the source for a second. Cool. So it's coming from Florian Plettenberg. And we know that he's supposed to be a serious journalist. So that rules out, if this is true, it rules out Sesko. But Watkins, Mateta, Evan Nilsson, and unfortunately, that Chelsea striker. And we will not say his name, but his name is MJ. So I like that. I think we've gone for Premier League proven in both our positions. Oh no, that's funny. Put it up. Put it up. So I agree. I agree. We should be signing Premier League striker. I don't mind Watkins. I don't mind a Premier League striker. So plus that's not really news. We can move on to the. This is what is. this is basically because of the video that we saw yesterday, right? The video that we saw yesterday when he was saying about banana sandwich. He was talking about Japan and he was like, "What? Door? First autistic winger since Martial." I can laugh. I'm allowed to laugh because I'm neurodivergent. You know the ones? Because I'm neurodivergent, I can laugh at other I can do that. And Dave, my producer, he's also neurodivergent and he thinks it's funny. So I don't know, man. I think that's funny. The first autistic winger since Martial, you know. That is funny. Look at Martial. Martial is so awkward. He's such an awkward person. He doesn't smile. He's hell of autistic, Martial. And Palmer's different, bro. When Palmer does interviews, Palmer's special, bro. Palmer doesn't care, bro. That's why I love Palmer. I like guys who when they do interviews, they don't change, they don't code switch, they just be themselves and they just don't. One of the funniest interviews is Olise's interview. Yeah. We need to find that interview and show you. This is one of the funniest interviews I've seen in my life. It's still now, stands the test of time. Let's find this. Yeah.
Just talk us through it.
No, this is the best. Now let's show these. Before we move on, we have to watch this. This is the funniest interview I've seen.
Threw up the goal. I think Will passed me the ball, shot, scored.
Nice and brief, but it was a moment that captured the game, that won the game. And what's the feeling like when the ball does hit the back of the net?
It was a good feeling.
Do you feel
Man, you know when you're supposed to breathe, you know you're supposed to talk. You're not supposed to answer the questions directly. Man says, "Tell me about the goal." Man said, "I got the ball, I shot, I scored." Tell me about the feeling. Yeah, it's a good feeling. No, I love that, bro. I love that. You're asking man a question and he's answering your questions directly. He's not doing anything wrong. If you want him to elaborate, ask him more questions, bro. Like he's succinct, direct, and precise. But that interview is legendary, bro. He's not here to have a conversation with you, bro. He's here to answer your damn questions and get the fuck out of there. Ask your damn question. That's what he's there for. I love that from Elise. I love that. Anyway, what else we got before we go? What else we got? What are these G's doing? Look at these G's looking like flipping a 90s boy band. 112. Look at these guys looking like flipping 112 and Next and all these 90s R&B boy band. Look at these guys, Lenny Euro and
Okay.
The little 19 really gets in flipping it. They're having fun. I know a lot of people look at this and be like, why are they wearing jewelry? Why are they wearing sunglasses? Why are they being human? Why are they having fun? Why? Shush. It's okay. They're allowed to be themselves. They're human beings. So do your thing, lads. As long as you guys ain't getting in trouble, as long as you guys ain't doing a Maguire whatever Maguire was doing in Greece when he was like, I'm Man United captain, I can do what I want. As long as you guys ain't doing any stupidness, do your thing. Have fun. It's all right. So yeah, that's most of the news, guys. I'm trying to see if there's any breaking news while we've been live. What's happened? Is there any breaking news? What's that? Marcus Rashford. All right. This is something, if you guys are interested. Marcus Rashford's role at Barcelona will be to cover for Rafinha and allow the Brazilian to rest. So I think most of us kind of knew that Marcus Rashford wasn't going to Barcelona to start. And Marcus Rashford plays better on the left, Rafinha's position, which means he must be back up for Rafinha. And this has just confirmed that. So nothing really that I reckon most people in the chat didn't already know about Marcus and his role at Barcelona. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Unless the chat is saying anything else. Yo, Jerome Woods, big up, bro. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for passing through. Everyone who's in the chat, if everyone in the chat right now, all 24 people smash a like, I'll get 24 likes. And I'll be a happy guy, because it means this small channel might get pushed to other people. And very soon, who knows, in a year's time, I'll be in a different place, in a different time. Backup dancer. Big up AP, man. Big up the chat. All right. What is this? This is not really news, but this is just gas. Sometimes, guys, it's not all about me bringing news, man. Sometimes we can just chill here, have a conversation, and just gas up about Man United, man. You know, so this is someone just tweeting saying, out of the remaining strikers we can sign, Xerxes is actually better than all of them. I've said this. I think a lot of you have said this. All the Watkins, all of these guys that we're touting, Xerxes is a better I say the word footballer rather than striker. He's a better footballer than every single one of them. Fact. Xerxes, I just haven't seen enough of Xerxes striking the ball. I haven't seen him with a killer striker instinct. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have it, which is a shame, and that's why we need a striker. But as a footballer, he's better than most of the people that we're linked to. He has elite level decision making and the skill to execute those choices. He does. I've seen enough of Xerxes to know that, and I've seen enough football to know that Xerxes can ball. So, I don't know. Is this gonna copyright, do you think, if we play this?
Probably. This is Premier League.
Play for like 10 seconds. Oh, that pass. I don't think people understand how good that pass was from Xerxes, bro. Like most strikers, yeah, are not doing that pass. I'm not even overstating it. Like, because you think that pass is going to one player, but he is so good. He opened himself up. He's just not selfish. He's basically like Anthony Martial, but not as quick and doesn't play on the wings. He's not interested in bursting into the box and scoring. He's not interested in that, and that's his downfall. Not his downfall. That's the negatives about him. He's just not. He's not a guns man. He's not a gunman. Xerxes, you're not. So it's a shame you don't have that part of your game locked up. Because if you could finish, if you can give us 15 goals a season, we wouldn't be here right now. You know, we wouldn't. AP7, here before a million subs. Just don't forget me when you're balling. Bowling, bro. I'm taking everyone with me, bro. I need mods, and mods get paid. So that's what happens, bro. That's what happens. Let's have Roy Keane and Vieira in the tunnel to get us going. We miss times like that, British Bulldog, where people just fought each other before the match. When you're fighting each other before the match has started, you know something is deep. You haven't done anything yet. Game hasn't kicked off. There's no slide tackle. There's nothing. Before the game started, you're ready to beef. Yeah. Bring back those days. Edibles is number 10. Zax is a baller. Very underrated what he does. I agree, AP. I agree, Jerome, as well. Zerkamp. He's my guy. I like Xerxes. I just wish we had a system that suited him. Because even in a 10 position, I don't think Amram feels like he got enough pace and agility and sort of dynamism to play there. He'd rather play. Obviously, he's bought 2 10s. He's bought in Cunha and Mbeumo, who are both a bit more agile than him, and he's not really fit for that sort of striker position where he wants you to stretch teams and run the. So it's like he's a good he's a good footballer that doesn't fit into any of the positions specifically, and I don't want to see us lose him because he is a good footballer. No, when you're just a good footballer. So I just hope that when he plays up front, he just facilitates for Cunha. Cunha just gives him the ball. He bounces it back off Cunha. Then he turns and then he finds Mbeumo with an Ivan Needle pass because he can do that. I hope he does any opportunity that he gets from this manager. Because last year, this manager was up Højlund's batty, bro. This manager was smelling Højlund's feces. Like, he just kept picking Højlund all the time. I hope that Xerxes gets a bit more chances. We've got less games, but I hope he still gets his chance. And when he does, bro, take that chance, bro. That's all you got to do. Easy now, Star. Easy now, man. Easy now, Taras. Welcome, easy now. Welcome, man. Yeah, for real though, easy now. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the family. It's a good place to be. The chat is nice. The chat is friendly. TK and British Bulldog and Bagard are owning the chat right now. So they police the chat. The chat is cool. Everyone's vibing. Everyone's feeling good. Cunha is here. And Mbeumo is here. Striker on the way. Goalkeeper on the way. So let's be a bit happy. And also, last time Man United signed a bald African winger, we won the league twice in a row. That's funny. Hold a second. Hold a second. Am I not understand? Who's this bald? Is it Quinton Fortune? Guys, who's this bald African? Is it Quinton Fortune? I was right. Yeah, Quinton Fortune. I'm here thinking, hold on a second. Bald African winger. I'm like, hold on. Who the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the Miles Lewis Kelly? Listen, Quinton Fortune, yeah, was underrated, yeah. I'm telling you, Quinton Fortune, yeah. Sometimes I like to think about the fact that some players, yeah, who were squad players back then would probably walk into this team. Like a prime Quinton Fortune, yeah, could play, bro. He could play. And right now, he'd walk into this team. I forgot about Quinton Fortune, you know. Like, yeah, man, I like Quinton Fortune. He could play. Anyway, Zerkamp, don't think I ever can be that. Everyone gets a bubble car. ever since I Googled bubble cars, I'm obsessed. They are crazy cute. That's funny. Yo, easy now, bro. How you doing, easy now, man? Tell me where you from. Where you signing in from, man? Are you in the UK? In the States? Are you in the Caribbean? Easy now. Are you an employee of EasyJet? Is Easy now a new like airline? No. 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 I don't even want to report this, guys. I don't want to talk about this. No. 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 Oh, London. Big up yourself, my G. You're London like me, man. That's calm, bro. I'm north still. I'm in North London. But I'm from South. So I've only literally just moved to North London. I'm a South guy. Croydon, Streatham, Brixton. That's all of those sides, man. That's my bits still. My bits. What is this, guys? I beg. I just saw this on Twitter, people, and it scared me. It's scaring me now, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to hear this. I don't want you to start twerking. Because Man United are one of them clubs, yeah, that if you flatter them, because Man United, yeah, are always saying things like, he's going to have to want to play for us and blah, blah, blah. We only want players who want to play for us. We only want players who want to play for Man United. I don't care whether we're in the Champions League or not. And now this guy's coming out and saying, what? I don't care if Man United are in the Champions League. I just want to play. Don't twerk for us because we are suckers. We are suckers. And I could see somebody saying, oh, just go and get Jackson because he wants to play for us. No. 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 Oh, West London. Yo, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself easy now. I ain't going to ask you specifically where you are, bro, because you know them ones where, you know, privacy and all them things there. You know them ones. Even though I want to, but I ain't going to ask you, bro. Jerome. Yeah, Jerome. I'm with you, Jerome. I'm with you. Like, no, just no. You know when I ain't got nothing else to say apart from this, just no. Just don't do it. Stop raiding Chelsea's dustbins. That's Arsenal's job. It's not Manchester United's role. Leave it for Arsenal. That's what they do. We've done it once with Mason Mount. Let's learn that lesson. Lock in, guys. Learn and don't repeat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Bro, everyone rather us sign Michael Jackson. You know?
This is why he's kind of tall. I thought there would be something more to it. Cameron actually likes him. He's taking a shine.
All right. So Ruben Abraham wouldn't take him if he didn't like him. So this is just confirmation, guys, that Ethan Williams is going on tour because Ruben Amorim has taken a liking to him. Nothing else to really add to that, to be honest, apart from just that. He's on tour because our manager likes him. So let's see what he can do. This is interesting, people. Before we finish, I want to end on this. What are you guys saying about this player? Yes or no, guys? Yes or no for him? Should we go back to Sporting and sign this player? Holmond. What are you guys saying about Holmond? Morton Holmond. He looks all right. He's tall. He's physical. He's strong. He's not the quickest. So if Amorim wants that speed, that lightning speed in the midfield, I haven't seen him do that. But he can pass the ball, guys. He can pass the ball. British Bulldog, I was going to say the same thing, you know. I was going to make the same joke. Beside Michael Jackson, if he shouts he when he scores, then I'm in. I was going to say the same thing. But do any of you guys know about this guy, and would you take him at Manchester United in the midfield? He's for me, he's less of a destroyer, more of a, he wants to put the ball down, he wants to pass the ball. He's physical. British Bulldog says we have no chance. How much is he going to cost, British Bulldog? I don't actually know much about this. How much do you think he's going to cost people? From what I've seen of him, I like him. We have no chance, British Bulldog says. I hear you. Why? Because of the fee, or he's not for sale? What are you saying, British Bulldog? If I could, I would. You know them ones. If I could, I would sign him. But yeah, guys. 70 mil. Okay. All right. Vegas said 70 mil. I'll get it. That's a lot. That's a problem, man. Like, ideally, we'd spend the same amount and get the same quality of player. We got two £60 million number 10s. If we want a quality team, we should be getting at least a 60 million, 50 million pound midfielder, and then like a 30 million pound goalkeeper. But I don't think we have that kind of money. And the chat seems like they're saying he's too pricey. Jerome Wood says at the right price, he's a great passer and he's physical. Yeah. That's why I said Jerome. There's talk of 30 million euros. 30 M's. Vegas, I don't think the manager talks about pace, and he's not Caicedo. Basically, what I'm trying to say, Vegas. He's not that guy. He's not Kante. He's not one of those players that shuttles. He's not even. Who do we have in that midfield? The short little Brazilian. What's his name? Fred. He's not even Fred. He's not that sort of quick over the grass, slide tackle, get the ball off you. He's not that. He's a bit more like Rios. And Rios isn't the quickest, but they're still good players. He can still move, but he's just not. He's tall and he's got long legs. So I don't know. I would take him, but not for 70 M's. That's what I'm saying. I would take him because we don't have a player like him who can pass the ball like that. Not Ugarte. And not even Bruno. Bruno's a final action passer. Bruno's not a keep the ball ticking, simple pass sort of guy. He is, I want to do the last pass. I want to do the through ball. He's a final action passer. We don't have somebody who can just keep the things ticking. And I think he can just sit there and just tick, 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 tick. Mirrors. Know who's behind him. He can do that. But he's not going to be hella quick over the ground, running, sprinting back and doing all these things. He's not going to be doing that. I don't think. That's how I profiled him. You guys might see it differently in the chat, but that's how I've profiled him. British Bulldog says he's going to pick him up in his bubble car. We're going to get ripped off anyway. Yeah, knowing us, we'll probably go in and they'll probably demand 90 million for him. I take a Timu keeper right now. Vega said he was signing for 90. Or you wouldn't sign him for 90. You would or you wouldn't sign him for 90. I love that picture, bro. Oh, they're proper trying to sell the shirt. That grin, yeah, that pose is cheesing. It's a proper that's a proper school photo. You know that to the side, yeah, like.
Yeah.
That's nah, man, that is a proper school photo. That's like to the side and nah. Oh, Vega said he was signing for 90. Vega doesn't care. Vega's like, listen, it ain't my money. It ain't my money. Sign him up. But yeah, you guys don't like the white shirt. I don't mind the white shirt. I don't mind it. But anyway, people, I think we have scoured the internet. And we've scoured the internet all day for... Oh, no. Let's put it up. Oh, you guys need to stop this stuff. I'm going to try not to laugh, but people have got no chill. People got no chill, bro. Like... Oh, man. Rashford is getting it. I don't mind. Stuff like this is harmless. Like, you can't change his head shape. And you can't change his... I know you probably could. Michael Jackson did it many times. So you might be able to. But this is crazy. This Marcus Rashford head shape thing that's been going on the internet. As much as it is making me laugh. Let's be honest. It is making me laugh a little bit. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. Why is it straight up? Like, Where's the curves? Oh man, this is silly. Yo, Jerry, that's not me. I didn't say I'm signing anyone for 90 M's. That's Vegard. Your beast with Vegard, Jerry. Vegard said he will sign flipping heck. My mind's gone blank, but Hummond. Sorry, my mind's gone blank, but yeah. Vegard said he was signing for 90 M's. 90 M's. I can't even remember the guy's name. We literally just spoke about him. You know when you're just talking for 2 hours and your mind's just, yes, it, Hummond. Jerry. Question now you're here, Jerry. One question. Are you taking this player, Jerry? Morten Hummond. Are you taking him? And how much is he costing you? What are you paying for him? Yeah, Jerry. What are you saying about him? Talk to me. Are you taking him? Because I am. I don't care. I'm taking him. Not for 90 M's. Vegard was when he said that. But nah, yeah. Jerry said he'll take him. Vegard said it's the haircut. Yeah, let's blame on the haircut. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair with Rashford. And nothing but the hair. To help me, God. It's the hair. Just the hair. Nothing but the hair. And that is why I fell off a cliff. Anyway, people. Yeah, to replace Casemiro. I'll get him. Oh man, people are going in on this Rashford head shape. It's so silly. It's like I'm back in school. It's like I'm back in school again. I swear. It's like anyway, people. I feel like I've done all I can in terms of the news, amalgamated everything all in one place for you guys. All the sort of latest news we've got with regards to Manchester United. We spoke about loads of stuff, to be honest, as usual. Look, I was right. These guys are fleecing us. Everything these guys are wearing, they're gonna be like selling it. Look at this. I did say, guys, it reminded me a bit like baseball. The baseball sort of the text, the font. See, and also we're going to the US. This is a US tour, so clearly we're selling these things to the US fan base because they're more American. Let me. It's all right. Huh? No, yeah, but this FIFA thing is interesting, and FC stuff. Last FIFA I played, yeah, was the one from the year before. The one with Mbappe on the cover. And I was slapping everybody. I think the next time I get any game like that, I need to bang it out. Because I'm really good at these games. And if we start playing in this chat, then it's on. It's on. Because I'm competitive as fuck. I am. I'll be honest, guys. This is football, not soccer ball. Anyway, people. So yeah. Good show as usual. Spoke about Mbeumo in training. Spoke about how Brentford tried to pit teams against each other, tried to encourage Newcastle and Tottenham, tried to force this guy to sign for those clubs because they were going to give them more money than we were. Brentford tried that. We spoke about that. We spoke about our striker targets, and we're going to keep talking about our striker targets because that seems to be the next thing. Things are going to hot up. There's only 4 weeks left, so we need to start doing things now, not yesterday. I mean, preferably yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. right? Defensive midfield targets, that's hotting up. We're getting more information about the type of midfielders that the manager wants. The goalkeeper situation, guys, that's hotting up. Everything is bubbling because we are running out of fucking time. So we got to start doing shit now. The goalkeeper thing is bubbling. Don't be surprised, people, if this goalkeeper thing happens within the next 4 days. I'm telling you, it might be that quick. Remember, I told you this as well, because I'm usually right. Nacho, Sancho, Anthony, we spoke about these guys too many times, to be honest, on this channel. They're not part of the US tour. They're not part of the squad. They've been left out. We spoke about the squad that's going to the US tour. The match is on Sunday, and we will be doing a watch along on this channel. It's good to see Brian Mbeumo's name as part of the forwards, and I can't wait, people. I cannot wait to see him line up with Ahmad. I cannot wait. So we also touched on Gyokeres to Arsenal. It is what it is. Most of you actually didn't care about Gyokeres going to Arsenal, but I kind of do, because I feel like it makes Arsenal better, much better. So today's been a good show. We spoke about a lot. We had a lot of fun. For me, it was a good show. I had a lot of laughs. You guys are always trying to bend me up. It's been a good show. It's been a good show. I've enjoyed it. Let's check the poll before we go. The poll was simple. Which positions do we need in order of priority? And 61% of you guys say striker, then DM, and then goalkeeper. That is music to my ears, because that is what I think. I think striker, then DM, then goalkeeper. That's what I think. Jerry, it's Saturday midnight. Let's say it's midnight on Saturday. It's kickoff. So, UK people, if you're planning to go out partying on a Saturday, don't do it, because Man United are playing at midnight. And if you're in the States or in sort of the, the western part of the world, who are 5 hours behind, 6 hours behind, you're good. You're fine. If you're 5 hours ahead, 6 hours ahead, you're pissed. You're going to have to be watching Man United at 4 in the morning and seeing my ugly face on stream. So, it is what it is, guys. It's been emotional. It has been emotional, British Bulldog. But, as usual, guys, we'll be here same time tomorrow. I will look online as I do. I will scour the internet for all the news, the important news. We will talk about it. We'll get involved, as we always do on this channel. Have a bit of banter, have a bit of jokes. Like I said, I'm planning some different things, guys. I'm hoping to have actual shows. I'm hoping to actually have people on here, chop it up with them, other fans. I'm looking to expand. Things will start moving quicker than you guys think when it comes to this channel. Quicker than you think. So, big up yourselves. We're going to win, Mags. Big up yourself. We're going to win. There's a lot of people coming in with that attitude, with that positivity. We're going to beat Arsenal. Gyokeres' first game is going to be against Manchester United if he plays. Maybe the number 10 will play. Who knows? But British Bulldog at least thinks we're going to beat Arsenal. I'm not so confident. I'm a pessimist by nature. I'm a bit pessimistic. I'll be honest. I'll be real with you guys. I'm a very, very careful person. I don't try to get too overexcited about things too soon. But a lot of you seem to think we're going to beat Arsenal. And if we do, if we beat Arsenal, you're going to see a side of me that you guys ain't seen. I'm going to be unbearable for the opps. I'm going to be unbearable. I hate Arsenal. I hate Arsenal. I can't stand. Do you know what? I hate Arsenal because of the fans. I don't even mind the institution. I live in London. But the Arsenal fans, man, they're the fan base that can't keep their mouth closed. They have to always talk. They don't win shit. Yet they always have the most mouth. I don't understand the Arsenal fan base. To be honest, our fan base is just as bad. But the Arsenal fans, Anyway, Jerome, Woods, Jerry, Megs, good to see new people in the chat. British Bulldog, you know what time it is always. Vagard, everybody, man. Easy now, Star. Hold on a second. This. Teklish, TKAP. I said Woods already. Jerry, Joey, Wamani, everybody. If I've missed anybody, I apologize. But everyone, I appreciate everybody. You have to show your listen. Without people like you guys, this show doesn't exist. We all know this. We know the score when it comes to YouTube. Like, without people like you, then I don't have anything. So I'm always gonna show my appreciation. Always gonna show my gratitude. Always. So yeah, man. Big up yourself, people. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. TK by the pool. TK's loving and living life, bro. That's what we gotta do, bro. Love. Always gotta end by saying, listen, there's too much hate in this world, bro. And football is one of them few things here that can bring people together. I know not everyone in this chat is from the same place, from the same country, from the same background. We're all different, but we're all here because of what? We're suckers. I'm joking now. We're all here because Man United brainwashed us when we were children. That's why we're here. We're here because Man United captured a part of us when we were kids, and we can't let it go. We're stuck. There's no way I can support another team. It doesn't feel right. They've got an emotional hold over me that I cannot break free of. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I hate it, but I love it. You know the ones I hate that they've got so much control over me, but I love it because I love Man United. It's literally a love and hate relationship. It's abusive relationship right now. It is. And I'll always say it. It is. I ain't getting shit back. I'm putting all this effort into Man United only for them to finish 15th. That's what's happening. So big up yourselves. Ireland. Done no Jerry. I got Irish surname. That's my claim to being Irish. My surname. I won't tell you what it is, but I have a semi-claim to being Irish. But yeah, man, big up yourself, people. I think my cat is trying to get into the room. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully see you guys same time here tomorrow. Big up yourselves. Love. Oh, one. If someone paid you 100,000 to support City for a year, would you do it? I would do it. But I tell you what, I would just say I support them. Like, in my mind, I won't really support them. I'll be like, yes, City. And I'll wear City, whatever. I'll wear the City jersey and all that crap. But I wouldn't really support them. I don't know, actually. I support them I wouldn't really support them. So I'll take the money. I'll be like, yeah, give me 100 grand. Great. Hold on. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm talking it out loud, the more I'm like, Would I? I don't actually know, actually. This is not even a quick question. Jerome Woods, yeah, this is a small question, yeah, that I need to have a deep thought and maybe write this dissertation about. And get some Excel spreadsheets, get some data, analyze stuff. It's one. But yeah, man said 100 grand to support Man City, for a whole year. That's crazy. That's a deep question, That's a very deep question. I can't do Man City. I can't do it. But 100 grand that's money. Just to say that I support them. And just to pump the air when they win. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. This is just that's a trauma. Not that trauma question. That's a traumatizing question, British Bulldogs is a real one. He said for 100 though, they could paint me blue and I would run around the pitch for them. That's what I'm saying. I'm like 100 grand. Like I'll support them, but deep in my heart, I won't mean it. So yeah, I'll do it. I guess I'll do it, but I don't know. What, and wear a City shirt? Oh, Jerry said the City shirt is fire. Nah, Jerry, that's naughty step. Jerry, time out. Nah, Jerry, you can't be doing this on the chat. You can't be saying the City shirt is fire. It is nice though. The baby blue is nice though. But we can't say it out loud, Jerry. You have to keep that inside. There's no positivity for the ops for Man City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. There's none. But anyway, guys, it's been amazing, and I have to go now. But yeah, same time tomorrow, guys. Enjoy your evening, and yeah, look after yourself. Love.